So we're going to take a few minutes here and show you the process and the things to do and not to do with the new PER 2000 Mini digital timer. There's going to be some different processes and things that you're not used to when using this machine. So as long as you follow the proper steps and do it the way that we show you in the video, you will make sure that you don't damage the circuit and you extend the life of your machine. The first thing that we need to use and utilize as operators of this technology, whether we've been doing it for 1 day or 1,000 days, is that the difference with the machine now is we no longer want to take the applicator when the machine is on and bring it anywhere near the machine. We know the machine is sensitive to electronics, cell phones, things like that, but so is the digital timer. So if the machine is running and you or a user takes the loop and brings it near the unit, or perhaps even leaves it on here while it's running and it falls off, this could potentially zap the digital timer. We no longer want to operate the machine that way with the loop quite so close. And so what we're going to do here is sort of show you what you do, but also what you do not do. So the big do not is to no longer bring the loop here when we go and operate the machine. We want to always make sure that the loop is at a distance from the machine when somebody's using it. Even if they're operating the machine themselves, it can be utilized at a distance, and we're going to show you that in the next clip. So here's how you turn on and utilize the digital timer with the machine. Our first step, as always, is we plug the unit in. And then the second step is we come and we put the on switch on, in which both the blue button and the green button will light up. To activate the digital timer, we first press the blue button, which causes this to illuminate. And on the side of the machine, we notice there are arrows. Our next step is to either go up or down and set our time. Once we know what time we want, we're ready for treatment. Now that the digital timer is activated, we're ready to use the machine. Again, we do not want to have the applicator near the unit when we operate it. So at this point, wherever you're using it on the person or with the person, we would then give them the applicator, and we push the button and let the machine operate. If you notice here, this button is illuminated, and it'll count down as the minutes go down. This is how you utilize the intensity adjustment knob when utilizing the digital timer. We've come and we've pushed our blue button and set our timer. We're about ready to turn on the unit. We've got our loop away, and we push the green button and we start pulsing. We can hear that it's pulsing at a very fast rate. We can even visually see it is pulsing at a very fast rate. We simply rotate this knob towards the plus sign, and the pulse gets slower and stronger. If we want less intensity or a faster pulse, we rotate towards the negative. Again, positive, and negative. The last option is to utilize the machine without the timer and just let it pulse for as long as you'd like it to. In this case, we follow all of the same steps and rules with the exception of one item. So what we would do is we would ensure that we've plugged it into the wall and into the unit. We come over and turn our unit on. We take our applicator and we make sure it's away from the machine. And instead of pushing the blue button to engage the timer, we simply just push the green button and let the machine run. Okay, and we can open up the case and dial it in in the same exact way that we did before, except we're not using the timer. So again, it's the same process, we just eliminate the blue button.